Welcome to another episode of the True Writ Podcast, and I'm back with Dave, and Ben will be joining us soon, probably. But Dave's about to leave today from Dreamglade after 3 weeks being here, which is so bittersweet because it's been so amazing to watch you come in, do the work, learn all these lessons, transform, and now I have a new friend, which is amazing.
Yeah, that is, amazing.
So amazing. So, okay, this is part 2. So tell us about what's happened since part 1. What's happened your last week here at Dreamglade? What have you learned, and what do you think? I mean, also we don't know how much time we have right now before you leave on the truck, but what you think you're taking from this, and maybe that you could share with others.
Yeah. So the last time we talked, I think I had a lot on my mind that was still kind of in a process of solidifying. A lot of things were still leaving. I guess I was in a state of flux, and now it just feels like everything is concluded in the way that I had always dreamed and I had always hoped for, but was not expecting. So I'm super thankful. I think this is one of the greatest honors and privileges as a human being, to be able to go through a process like this. I wish everybody could do it, but of course you have to kind of feel a calling and be ready for something like this, because it's really not an easy process. But it's absolutely amazing. I was definitely looking to trip balls. I was looking to feel all my emotions. I was looking to go back to the past and also look into the future and feel the present. And I got all of those things. But some of the more unexpected results of this process were, feeling self-love, feeling the ability to rely on myself, feeling like I can make new amazing friends, feeling like, there's a whole amazing future in front of me. And these were things that were inconceivable before I came here, because I was really not doing well. So one of the biggest takeaways is that when it comes to the process of healing, you have to be very, very present in that process and take part in it. And it's not something that just happens to you. And that's huge, because I think for the majority of my life, I've been waiting for something, and waiting for someone, something, some type of experience to shake me out of my misery. And a big thing I learned is that the only person that I could really wait for was myself. And it took a while to get here. Part of me was kind of kicking myself, in my ass. I don't know the whatever that turn of phrase is, for not having come here sooner, but just
I think the phrase is just kicking myself. But I appreciate you adding it, you being very specific about where.
In my ass?
It's somewhere else, just a general kicking of myself.
For not having come sooner, you're saying.
Right. For not having come sooner, but it just wasn't meant to be at that time, and that's just cascades into another big lesson I learned, is that everything happens according to a plan that's bigger than what you think it is. And so in that sense, you're working in tandem with the medicine. The medicine has a plan for you, and your only real job is to show up and to do the work in whatever way that the work appears. And it's, for me, I thought it was just getting slapped in the face, getting abused, humiliated, ridiculed, and
S&M.
S&M, yes. It was like an S&M relationship with ayahuasca. And in a lot of ways that did happen, but the hardest parts were very unexpectedly things like letting myself feel emotions for the first time that I'd been avoiding, relaxing into the feeling of uncertainty. As Ben put it yesterday, it's like not about being as hard as possible and tensing and flexing and being ready to fight. It's about becoming soft and getting in tune with that part of yourself that's very vulnerable. And that was something that I kind of wrote off. And when I actually tried to do it, I realized that was some of the hardest, and I found strength and
We're going to finish this up real quick.
yeah.
Just call us to the truck.
Found strength and pride in being able to deal with the hard stuff, but I realized there's more to this healing process than just fighting. Sometimes it's just letting love in, and that could be the hardest thing that you might ever have to do.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
summed up so beautifully.
Summed up so well. There's just as much strength in that kind of power to be able to do that as there in the power to fight.
Yeah.
There's a reason why it's called divine masculine, divine feminine.
Right.
They're both on the same level of divine. They're both powerful.
Right.
It's just a different kind of strength.
Yeah.
And the fact that you got to learn that is amazing. You learned so many other things, and you fucking killed it, man.
Thank you so much.
You did.
I love you. I love both of you so fucking much.
We love you so much. And I will say one of my favorite quotes I learned from someone is like, enlightenment is a series of softenings. So it's literally just becoming more, like softening more, not becoming more soft, but just softening.
Right.
Softening into the moment, into the process, into feeling your feelings. Like I think you summed it up so well. Like you think you have to come and fight and be tense and or distract or numb. It's like maybe you just have to soften into what's happening and just be present with that and feel what's there. And that can be the toughest thing. Yeah. So we're so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing your story with us and everyone. And we fucking love you. You've really done so well.
Ooh, thank you so much for everything. This was the best experience of my life, the most important, most pivotal, most significant, and I'm just so deeply grateful beyond words. And I'm excited for the future, and I will be back.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
We love you guys. Thanks for listening.
Woo.